Hello, so I got to borrow this 2020 Passat because my car is in the garage, and this is my first time in the newer ones. I've owned or driven one from, you know, the first initial new body from like 2012 to 2015, and then the facelift 2016. I think they ran that till probably 2019, and this is my first time in a new one. And you know, when I heard the news that they would stop making these cars, I always wondered why, because I actually loved I loved driving these cars. And I've driven the TDI variation, I've driven the 1.8 liter variation, and these cars are great. Lots of space, good cars overall, you know, reliable. And when you get into the 2020, which is the same as the 2022, you realize possibly why, because nothing's changed basically from 2012 to now. Yeah, you have an updated radio. They've changed the dash slightly, where they've added like a continuation of the grille. They removed the clock, the dial clock there that was in the middle. But other than that, they haven't done anything. Everything looks exactly the same. If you were to get into this car, a 2012 version and the 2022, you wouldn't notice the difference. There's very little to point out. And I think possibly also is the fact that they didn't update anything to, you know, continually have, like, if you had an older version of the Passat, why would you buy this one? It doesn't make any sense. So they didn't update. They updated the outside. I don't like it. The 2020 looks like a Jetta, but there's no reason for you to jump into this car. So that's one reason. Yeah, it's not exciting interior wise. And then secondly, I think the fact that the diesel debacle there probably pushed a lot of people away from the car, because the diesel variations of these cars are amazing. And I know people that have bought a Passat just for that diesel engine. So that's another reason. And I think it's a big factor in this, because now we're not going to have a full-size sedan from Volkswagen in North America. And I think that's really sad, because the only thing that is kind of comparable to this in the Volkswagen lineup is probably the Tiguan, which I don't find drives anywhere near as nicely as the sedan does. Yeah, it's a little bit higher up, but it's basically, you know, even the interior looks like somewhat like this. This is in the Tiguan as well. Everything looks kind of the same. So that's my take on that, and why I think, you know, sales probably slumped and they weren't able to, you know, continuously make this car. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.